Hey Flosstube, it's Laura from the Slowpoke Farm. Joe is not with me today because today's video is just a walkthrough of my planner system. I had a couple people ask about it, so I'm going to do a quick kind of flip and show you it. I'm not going to be on camera except for my hand because I am not camera ready. So, my planner system is downloaded and printed for free from the website The Handmade Home. There is a stitchy planner that was done by Jen Lee from 24 Hours of Cross Stitch. She has it for sale up on Etsy. I will link Jen's Etsy planner and below. I'll link this one that I got for free below. And I don't think I'll have anything else because I am just using a basic binder system. It's just a basic binder that I had gotten from Walmart years ago. You know, you can do like a disc binder, like the Happy Planner discs. They have the Handmade Home offers the printouts in this size, which is A4, which is a standard size piece of paper, and then a smaller size, the A5, which is more like my Disney planner size. There are special binders you can get for that size. I'll find a couple on Amazon and link them below to give you an idea. I'll see if I can find some like disc planner setups, disc planner setup stuff, if that's your jam. I'm pretty basic, just got a binder. That's what I'm using. I gave you guys a brief look at it during our plans video, but I printed out 2 of these. You'll see what these are in a minute. Printed out 2 of these. So this is my cover, but she does have this cover sheet. I have a clip-in hole punch in here for reasons you will see in a minute. So cover page. Then we have an info sheet. I'm going to put Stitchy Binder in here. Haven't filled it out yet. It's all blank. I haven't filled any of it out yet. So she offers dividers that are inspirational quotes, positive quotes, some watercolor phrases. So I have those in there here between things. I'm going to get some washi tape. I decided that I want to get some washi tape. I think I might have some, and like make tabs on these dividers to make it easier. So we have a year at a glance in here. Another quotes page. Then I have my goals page. So this page is going to have all of my goals of finishing this year. All the things I want, the 12 things that I want to finish here, which have changed since we made the plans video. Ooh, sorry. Screwed up the focus. Which has changed since we made the plans video. But they're all going to get written in here. Then I have, and I printed out, I took the time to print out certain things front and back. I should have printed out other things front and back, but oh well. So this is a personal goals sheet. It's got the months, 6 on one side, 6 on the other. So all of the things that I have planned out started that we talked about in the plans video, I'm going to plug in here with their dates. So I can kind of, at a glance, have that page. Because we talk about them a lot on Virtual Stitchers. So here's another page divider. So this is what the other style of page divider looks like. All good things are wild and free. They're watercolored sayings. Then we get into the months. And I had my printer set up wrong when I first started printing it. So some of my dates didn't print out right. Had I thought about it, I would have printed out the month on the back of the monthly dividers, but I didn't think about it. So then there's a page for each week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is on one side. My intent is to put the weekly theme for Cheryl's group here. What I stitched on this day and its stitch count here for each day. And then we have on the back, we have a similar setup, plus there's an extra box, which will probably come in handy for like Saturday, Sunday especially because, you know, there's not a lot of space for counting here. I do need, no I don't. As Jen gives us the acrostics for each month, obviously we haven't got them yet. If you buy Jen's 24 hours of cross stitch planner, you will get the whole year's of acrostics. The whole year's worth of acrostics in that planner. So as she gives us the monthly acrostics, I'm going to print them out, stick them in the front of the month, and see what I can plug in. So I have one for each week, and the Handmade Home, the weeks have different little headers, and I have more, there's more than what I printed out. I picked my favorite 5 and printed them out, and I did them all front and back, which was a tedious process, but it works. So then I just have the rest of the months, and I don't have the rest of the months weeks in yet. As you can see, there's that double. I printed out, and get to the back, I will show you. Tolkien. We had to put the Tolkien quote from Lord of the Rings with my birthday, because you know. Excuse me. So let me find where I flip through here. As I said, I don't have the weeks printed out for each month yet. I'll work on that. All right, I think we're at the end of the months. Definitely need to washi tape my dividers. Yep, that's December. So then I have another divider, and I am doing Jessie Marie's WhipGo. She has created a group for WhipGo if you want to participate in WhipGo. So it's basically cross stitch bingo. You make a board, you plug in projects with goals, and then as she'll call like W3 1 week, so that's your goal. I think she's gonna do it monthly. I think she's gonna do it monthly. I don't know if she's gonna do it monthly or every 2 weeks. But when she calls, makes a new call. So, and I haven't set it up, but there's gonna be a symbol in here. There's gonna be a key in here. There'll be one. So if it gets called and I don't complete, if it gets called, I'll put an X in it with my highlighter. If I complete the goal, I'll highlight the whole box. If it gets called and I haven't completed the goal, I'll put the X in it with the highlighter. If I complete the goal, with the exception of like this space, if I complete the goal, I'll highlight around the box until it gets called. And then I need to come up with my personal rewards. I'm going to do a reward for getting a row, getting a column, getting the postage stamp, like you do on bingo, you know, the 4 corners, and then the whole thing. So I'll have 4 goals I need to come up with. Another page divider. And then this is the Daily 30 Scavenger Hunt printable that Sammy J so awesomely cranked out like a half hour after Cheryl announced the yearly challenge. Like, seriously, Sammy J was on top of it. She is a rock star. So it's a scavenger hunt. Cheryl's going to give us different things that we have to go out and take pictures of with our whip. Some of them are outside, some of them are inside, some of them are either or both. So Sammy color-coded it. Did she tell us what the color code is? No, she didn't. She color-coded it because she's awesome. And then there's levels for getting various parts done. The 200 and 300 stitch levels, you can't double dip. I don't think. Or no, I think it's only the 200 level. You can't double dip. But you can go up to 500 stitches on each page. Or on each project. And you get different entries for it. So Sammy J made us a nice, lovely printout for all of that tracking. Then she also made us a printout. She made a crap load of printouts. Sammy J is the bomb. She made a ton of printouts. She made printouts for, or she made like printouts like this and like that for all of the full coverage fanatic challenges. I think she might have done them for some semi-stain challenges. Sammy J is the bomb. So I am doing the Stitch My Hours challenge where we're stitching one stitch for every hour we've been alive. So obviously this is going to be a cumulative thing and it's a long-term thing. So we're going to go first year to however long we've been alive. I may need more boxes, Sammy. I may need to print out more of these to have more boxes. And that goes, but and basically this is just so we can do like the first year, our first year alive, you know, the total number of stitches we'll need for that first year, start and completion, because that'll all be tracked like here with all of my other stitches, because this is just a personal challenge. There's no really reward for it. And then we roll to two dividers. Why I have two dividers there? Couldn't tell you. So last year, I will link Christine Stitch All the Things video. I will link her channel if I can find the video from last year where she gave us her stitching planner binder thing. I will link it. This is from that. So it's a record of the projects. I need to fill in my projects. I actually need to reprint. I need to double side print that. So chart designer started when you finish it. I tried to do this last year. I failed. So before I get too much farther in life, because the year is coming to a close, I want to fill these out for what I have currently on the go, print out some extras because I have a ton of stuff starting next year. Some of my charts, obviously I'm not going to know exactly when I started on it, exactly how long I worked on it, but that's okay. Going into, if it's an active whip going into 2020, it's going in on this. Flip the page. She gave us a chart inventory. I need to, again, double print it so I can put all my charts in here. Things that you have kitted up that you haven't started. I don't have a whole lot of things kitted up that I haven't started yet, but this will help keep track of that because I have occasionally bought stuff to work on a project and gone, oh, I already have it. And then there's just some note pages, blank note pages with just lines for notes, whatever, if I need an extra space for stitch counts or whatever. And then I have printouts with all of the, with Gentle Arts. As you can see, I'm doing a conversion chart for them. Gentle Arts, Weeks, which Weeks already has their conversion on here. And then Classic Colorworks. Yes, Classic Colorworks is upside down. Had I punched holes in it, I would have had holes in words and lost large chunks of words. So I actually want to retype this so that I don't have that problem. And then, the little thread shop, I need to email her about getting it on her email list for her pricing. She sells, as you can see, she sells, you know, you probably already saw the prices. She sells fancy flosses. They are at a discount, especially when you buy them in bulk. So, and that is basically it. This page sheet here is an extra copy of my weeks, and the extra things like the project record, the kitted, the chart inventory, the kitted chart list, all of my weeks, my blank note pages, somewhere in there, my blank note pages, so that instead of going online, finding it, pulling it up, printing it out, I can just pull it out of here and copy it. Makes life a lot easier. And that's it. I have room for more stuff in here. Obviously, I have to get my weeks printed out. I have to get stuff in here. But that's basically my stitch binder setup. We were having a laugh because I have 5 planners for the year going into 2020. I'm a little crazy and overly planned. So, super short video. That's what my planner looks like. There will be some video clips of Christmas things on the first Flosstube, the New Year's Day Flosstube, along with a slideshow of our cards that we've gotten, because I've gotten a ton of cards and I haven't, because we took a break from Flosstube, I haven't shown them. So have a Merry Christmas. We will see you all come January 1st. Bye!